Hi guys, in this tutorial I'm going to be making garlic rose, and I haven't painted the face on yet. I went ahead and baked it already and just painted it up a little bit, so I'm going to be showing you how I paint the faces on. So for this one, what you're going to be using, this is just sort of a scrap piece of clay that I have. It has a bit of brown mixed into it, like a light beige color. So I'm not going to really worry about it. It may even actually kind of produce like a cool pattern to it. So what I'm going to do is just roll out a ball about that size. And I have 2 little pieces for the hands and 2 for the feet. And we also need some green for the top. So let me grab some green. So I'm just going to take not very much, just roll it out, and then I can just cut little pieces off of that. Alright, so this actually was requested on YouTube by Maryninka on YouTube. Check out her channel, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. This is actually a really cute little Shopkin to make. I mean, they're all really cute, I always say that. But this one, I always really liked making little miniature food, like vegetables and fruits. So this one was definitely one of my favorites. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of almost looks like a Hershey's Kiss. So I'm just going to make the bottom part bigger and just pinch as I go along, so you have a shape like that. And that's the basic shape. That's how I made this one here. And I'm going to use my handy dandy little tool here just to make the little lines throughout. And I'm going to leave this part just flat and bare. I'm not going to put any lines in there, just so I can get the face on there. So for the top, I'm just going to kind of pinch it down a little bit. And I'll just cut a little hole there in the top, and you might have to kind of squeeze it back out and fiddle with it a little bit. And I'm going to cut some little tiny pieces here. Maybe we'll do 5 of them. So it all depends. Actually, I'll have to cut that a little bit more. So I'm just going to roll out different sizes of the green clay and then just piece them together. They don't all have to be the same height. You can just kind of separate them a bit. So you get something like that. And I'm just going to take it in my fingers and just roll it like that, so it'll be easier to stick into the clay. So we'll just pop it into the top there. And there's our little top piece. And you can just kind of mush it down a little bit if you have to, to get it to stay in there. And what I did was take my little tool and make a little tiny mouth. So I'll do that there. So you have that, and I'll just go ahead and stick the hands on the front. So just like so. And then we'll take our 2 little balls of pink clay and put them together for the feet. And then that just, actually, what I might do is make these a little bit smaller. I've been trying to make the little Shopkins smaller now, so I'm used to kind of using too much clay and making them a bit bigger than they actually are. But so you just kind of fiddle with it. You can make them as big as you want or as small as you want. So there's our basic shape, and then you just go in and add more detail to it before you bake it. Make some little lines up here. So there we have our little garlic character. So we'll go ahead and bake it for 30 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. So now I am ready to paint the little face on, and since it's already white, I'm just going to be using black paint. Just going to take a thin paintbrush here, and I'll go in and try and do this as best as I can. I might have to go in afterwards with some white just to touch up some spots. Okay, just add a bit more paint to my brush. And I'll just go in afterwards in detail with some white. And we have two little, they look pretty bushy right now, but I'm going to let them dry and then I'll thin them up by going over them with some white paint. So make our little eyelashes here. Two little tiny ones down there. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry, and then I'll show you guys how I'll thin it up a little bit with the white paint. So I just want to show you guys how I just went in with some white paint and just kind of thinned it up a little bit, because I don't always have the steadiest hand, but I find it easier before by painting them when I wasn't filming, but I'm going to be trying to show you a bit more how I actually put the faces on in that. So I'm just going to go in with some white paint and just thin it up a little bit. So that's a good thing. You can always just wait until the paint dries and then you can touch it up. I'm just doing this because I don't have like a permanent marker that I can use right now. But that's basically our little shape there, and I think I might just make the eyebrows a little shorter so there's a bit more space between them. So it's kind of neat how you can just kind of go in and fix things up, but you gotta wait, of course, until the paint is fully dry. So there is our little garlic rose character, and what I'll do is once that's dry is glaze it and then it'll be finished. So I think I'll definitely make some more of these, maybe different figurines, and maybe not necessarily Shopkins, but it's kind of made me want to make a bunch of different fruits and veggies. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye!